Hello, good people. How's everyone doing? Trust that everyone is doing well on the closeout of this outstanding weekend, right? Anyway, let me give a quick shout out to few people who keep me encouraged and keep me coming back here doing what I do, right? So, where do I start with? Let me start with my big brother, Reginald Shanker Bridges, right? My good friend Dante, my good friend Craig Brown, my big sis April Bridges, Joanne, my big sis Joanne Williams, and my church family. Uh, um, Craig, my good friend at work, Craig, he claimed he's one of my biggest supporters. So, it's a few other folks. I can't think of all the names right now. Alejandro, can't think of it right now, but I just wanted to give that shout out. Appreciate all you guys and your support, right? All you guys and gals. What do we talk about on today? Same thing. Anybody who doesn't have their head in the sand. If you have any crypto, right? If you have any stock, everyone by Friday afternoon, Friday evening, and the weekend, everyone has been, had almost teary eyes. What happened to our portfolios, right? Humongous drops. Let me just say, I think I said it a few times. I do a lot of the research on a regular basis. I do a lot of studying on a daily basis when it comes to the stock market, crypto, my finances, and how I'm handling my overall finances. All right, and so my good friend, my mentor, Larry Jones, I guess I can call him my friends now. I'd have met with him, and did we break bread somewhat at the Iron Sharpen Iron conference? But anyway, my good friend, he does a ton of research on a regular basis and bring news and updates and recommendations to you about the stock market and the crypto market. Anyway, if you've been watching anybody, yes, the market crashed. Why did the market crash? The biggest reason it crashed is because of um, the tariffs, right? Our outstanding president, say no more. Our president, our new administration, they dropped the hammer on the tariffs Friday afternoon on China, and the markets didn't like that too well. A few other things happened. Some people in supposedly in the administration placed, they placed puts on different things that was knew would crash based on the news that was impending news that was coming. And you're not supposed to be able to do that. But anyway, that a few wells sold and took advantage of the opportunity because they had privy to the news and what have you. So anyway, a lot of people became millionaires or made multiple millions, but the overall retail trader, you and I, and tons of other people that are retail traders, lost a lot of money, or we lost a lot of value if you didn't panic sell, right? So whatever the case may be, the market crashed, and I think over this weekend we can already see some things are slightly rebounding, but they fell so far, dipped so far, didn't take much to turn green. But anyway, I would say all is not lost, right? This is me. This is based on my research, based on my little knowledge. You don't have to take my word. Get out there and watch the other folks that are supposedly professional analysts. Tap into Larry Jones, Stock with Josh Keenan, Grace, Chris Sane, and some others. All is not lost. I believe it's a buying opportunity if you have funds to take advantage of the buying opportunity, right? I wouldn't go buying everything. I would do my research when it comes to crypto. I wouldn't go buying everything. What my mentors or what the smart folks are saying for crypto, where you would put your money at, the big boys, number 1 and 2, Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? And then SUI, right? And you know there are a few others, but you want to do your research. Solana, HBAR, uh, um, um, XRP, right? But do your research, choose wisely. Meme coins, you want to continue buying your meme coins? I understand why you want to do it, because it was a great opportunity. Just be careful. Be smart about what you're doing. Be smart about your different position sizes, right? Right. And then for your stock, you know, be smart about how you're doing your stock. I'm always saying touch bases on the excuse me, the Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs, right? And you don't want to be poorly positioned by having too much crypto and too much crypto ETF. You know, you got to be smart about your position sizes and what you hold and what you're building, right? So, you know, you got to do what's best for you. You got to do your research. And, you know, I know at times we feel hard pressed, like your back is up against the wall. You got some things you want to do financially. And so I'm just going to load the boat on one thing. It's not the smartest thing to do. It's not the wisest thing to do. But, you know, everyone is the captain of their own portfolio. So you got to do what is best for you. All I recommend is that you choose wisely, do a little research, right? And, you know, govern yourself accordingly, govern your portfolios accordingly. Because, again, you are the CEO of your portfolio. So, you know, if we've been paying attention to what's been going on with these tariffs, right? When they first kick off, things crash or pull back greatly, right? And then within 1 to 3 weeks, normally there's a reprieve, and then the markets take off like crazy, normally hitting new highs. Now, you can't hold that 100% to be true, but if you go do your research, that's what's been happening. So, again, govern yourself accordingly. You know, pay attention to the things that you're learning, the things that you're seeing. And a lot of great minds say you should be journaling what you're doing. You should be journaling what's happening and what's been happening, right? You should know how many times we've had these crashes due to tariffs. You should know by now how many times, what the time frame was before things turned around, because it's happened multiple times now. So you have a track record to per se follow, right? But if you don't journal anything, then you're just listening to everybody else. And that's my good friend Jasper Racine. I'm a real fan, but he's my friend at heart. Jasper Racine, the Minority Report. Minority Mindset. He says, never blindly follow any person you're following on YouTube. Go do your own research. You don't want nobody to pull, to hoodwink you, right? To just say anything to you. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone. I didn't come in here to be long. I just wanted to say I think you could be at ease with what's been going on. Be all right with it. Take a deep breath, right? And again, it's a buying opportunity if you've done some research, and if you have funds available, you know, try to take advantage of some of it. I heard some news on today. I didn't really like it, but it didn't affect me. I didn't see it, right? The news was at the crash. You know, it happened so fast and it was so big, right? And some people were trying to sell out of things. Some people were trying to make purchase of things that were falling like crazy. And they say Coinbase and Robinhood, you weren't able to buy anything. You weren't able to do anything. I didn't experience that. So, you know, when I went in to buy Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I didn't have any issues. Anything I tried to sell, I sold. I took some profit Thursday, and I took some profit AM Friday. I did it because I just by what I had been seeing pullbacks anyway, and I seen some things I wanted to take advantage of. So I had some positions that I was up nicely, And I always say, Larry Jones taught me a long time ago. He recommended, he said it, he said why. It made perfect sense to me. And in the 5 years that I've been doing this, I've come to learn it just makes sense to take a haircut in positions that are running like crazy. You have to choose what you think is running like crazy. If you have a position that's up 2,000, that's never been up 2,000 before, or you have a position that's up 5,000 or 6,000 or 10,000 or greater, that's a good time to take a haircut. What is a haircut? Larry says 10 to 20%. Take off the table, leave it in your portfolio as buying power, right? I do that from time to time. And then I do that whenever I get a tingling sensation that the market is probably getting ready to do something crazy. Sometimes I ignore that tingling. Sometimes I take advantage of it. Normally, when I take advantage of it, I end up putting my money back in too soon, right? So I took some haircuts, freed up some money, and I put some of it back in play, right? And then some of it I said, I don't see what I want to see in order to take advantage of. I'll pause to see where things are going to go before I start putting it back into play. So Monday I'll be looking at putting the rest of the dry powder that I have at my disposal, try to put it back to use, right? But again, you are the captain of your own portfolio. Yes, I wear that out. I beat that hammer to death because you just need to be aware. You're responsible for your portfolio and how you handle it, whether you're spending it wisely, whether you're frivolous with it, whether you're just blowing it, whether you just put money in and you watch something run up and it's up 200%, 100%, 200%, 300%, and you refuse to take a haircut. Nothing goes up forever in a day. Sooner or later, it's going to cool off. Sooner or later, it's going to pull back. And it's not that it's anything personal. It's just the name of the game. So once you understand the game, play the game according to the rules or the understanding that you have. Once you understand the procedure, how is procedure the right word? Procedure might not be the right word, but once you understand how the market moves and how the market operates, respect that which you learn and govern yourself accordingly. Do what handle your business. Handle your business. If you don't handle your business, then your business will handle you. Okay, I'm done. I came to say what I had to say. Hopefully I said something to help someone. Hopefully I said something to encourage someone to stay in the game, right? To continue to grow your wealth, right? To continue to grow your own wealth from the stock markets, the crypto markets. Don't let it scare you. Don't let it panic you. It's all a part of the game. Got to have nerves. Got to have risk management. You got to have the skill set saying woosah, let it go. If it all look ugly and you don't like it, just turn it, close it down. Close your app down. Close your portfolio down. Go watch your movie. Go say a prayer. Go sing a song. Go do what you need to do to cool off, to relax your mind, and come back to it another day, right? Again, tap into Chris Sane, tap into Larry Jones, tap into Keenan Grace, tap into Stocks with Josh, tap into Stock Mode, tap into to Smart Money Bro, tap into Chris Sane, Trapper, Wall Street Trapper, right? Myron Jones. It's some great minds out there that you could tap into to help you navigate the waters of the market, to help you better understand how the market moves, why it moves, what makes it move, what causes it to do this, understanding how you got to pay attention to what's going on in the economy and what's going on in the political world, the political arena. If you pay attention to these things, it will help you move your portfolio in the right direction. If you ignore those things, hey, to each his own. Well, you guys do what I always say. Take care and be blessed continually, my friend.